We're back. We're back, guys. We are back, guys. As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio Vertical Live Thursday. Hakeem, what's cracking like in? What's cracking like in? What is cracking like in?
Oh, happy days, happy days.
But you didn't finish the song. How you gonna say what happened? Oh, happy day, but you did not finish the song.
Hey, that's all they need right now.
Well, it is happy days, man. It's a lot of happy days, and of course, guys, a lot of news to cover. But not only that, but first of all, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those watching us on Rumble and also X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. We are back from vacation, so guys, I know you missed us. So by y'all missing us, we want to see you. We want to see you guys. Our gratitude. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hakeem, moving along. Oh man, to sports. So right now, Hakeem, this is actually breaking news. Go ahead, Hakeem. Show the headline. So Gibbs Arenas' son, Elijah Arenas, have recently been put under. I'll wait till you put on the headline. So Gibbs Arenas' son, Elijah Arenas, has been recorded putting into a coma following a car accident. That pretty much transpired at about, I think, 4:55 a.m. in the Los Angeles area. So Hakeem, he is hospitalized in serious condition. Hakeem, this is tough. It's tough. It is tough. Hakeem, your thoughts on Gibbs Arenas' son being hospitalized?
I pray for his son. I pray for Gibbs Arenas. I pray for his family. I pray for the mama. Gibbs is a good dude. His son is gonna bounce back. I'm gonna cover him in the blood of Jesus, because it's unfortunate, but we're not gonna wish nothing bad. You goofies, he's gonna get back. He's gonna get back playing basketball. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I hope for that too. You know, a coma is very, very serious. I know Gibbs Arenas just recently just got married to you already know to Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco Pineapples.
Yeah, Pineapple. So they recently got married. So I know right now. I know his mind. He was there at the wedding too. So I know his mind's going through a lot. So according to the LA Fire Department information, it shows that official respond to a call about a Tesla Cybertruck crashing into a tree, and of course, caught fire with a Hyundai at 4:55 a.m. in the Los Angeles area time, and he's only 18 years old. Yeah, so man, we're praying for this one. This one's tough. Yeah, this one is tough.
Yeah.
And now that he was also ranked number 13 in the class of 2025. So he was pretty much getting ready to go to college.
Yeah. No, he's a beast.
He is a beast.
Yeah.
So I know Gibbs, he got our prayers and he got our thoughts, but this one is tough. This one is tough. And not only that, when it also comes to more sports news, go ahead, I can't show the headline. Cooper Flag.
Now this is serious. You know we love
this
Cooper.
One is a big one. Yeah, this one's a big one. He is not thinking about it, but he's entering into the NBA draft of 2025. We thought he was not going to do it, but he's doing it. So your thoughts on Cooper Flag pretty much going into the NBA draft?
The stats is there. His performance is there. This is an era where the white boys are balling now.
He's balling. He's balling. Averaging about 30 points a game, even though they did not win the NCAA championship. He got potential. And remember, we kept talking about it. I thought Duke was going to go all the way because of him. Yeah, he was very passionate, engineer, and I told him he was like the modern day, to me, Joker in college.
Yeah, basically.
He was destroying the field. So yeah, he's thinking about entering the draft. So people that is Cooper fans, I want to know what they're gonna think about. What team will he go to? What team do you have in mind? What team do you think the NBA will actually get him for? Boston?
If he goes to Boston, bro, it's going to be they might as well say Boston's going to win championships every year.
Because they consider him to be another Larry Bird. And, Larry Bird is known for Boston. So
I'm actually think he's better than Bird for this era.
Wow. Better than Bird.
Better than Bird. Cooper dunks. He could shoot. He's a very the stats is there. I don't know what more to say, but it seemed like the comment says he's going to DC.
Yeah.
What's in DC? What team in DC?
DC is I think damn, what team is Google it real quick.
Is it the Wizards? The Washington Wizards?
Yeah, it is. Google see what team in DC. That's a good one. I don't even know what team in DC.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on.
That's a good one, Don. You got me shocked on that one.
Yeah, the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, but nah, he need to go like a high profile team. Come to Miami. We need some players here. He come to Miami. I think Coach Spoles we'll treat him good. We'll treat him well. And now moving on to more sports news. Hakeem. So Kaepernick, go ahead, Hakeem. Show the headline. So Kaepernick, girlfriend say Kaepernick is still considering coming back to the NFL. So he's still continually train on a daily basis. I don't know when this man is going to give it up, but his heart and passion is still with the NFL, even though he left the NFL around 2016.
Yeah,
I can't your thought. It's been 10 years later. He's still trying to get in the NFL.
He needs to leave. He needs to leave it alone. When you've been out the game that long, I don't know. You could train as much as you want, but it's not like you're not constantly playing. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's running plays or whatever. I'm asking, you got the money from Nike. You're making endorsements. Relax. Raise your kids. Call it a day. You know what I mean? I can't see him coming back and performing like he was performing before.
Me either. I don't see him coming back as well. Now, I don't see him coming back as well. You know, no team don't want to get him because the situation with all the media coverage back then when it was around 2026, when it came into, you know, political point of view. That's why I say when you do a political stance, sometimes it will hurt your career. As you can see, Kaepernick is a prime example, and no NFL team is looking to get him back. Think about it, Hakeem. They're not even thinking about getting Aaron Rodgers. So if they're not thinking about getting Aaron Rodgers, you think they're gonna get Kaepernick? Just really, really think about it. And last time when it comes to trending news, Hakeem, go ahead, show. Of course, don't show the sound, but you know, WrestleMania was over the weekend, so John Cena beat Ric Flair record to be in the undisputed championship, winning 17-time WWE title. 17 times, Hakeem, which is a good win for John Cena. And not only that, John Cena winning the belt, doing his thing. You know, the fans were excited. WrestleMania was of course, was a major hit. Las Vegas was packed with all the WrestleMania maniacs. A lot of people did coverage on it. It was truly, truly amazing to see that John Cena is now on top, beating everybody's record when it comes to the title. The Rock, Triple H, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, you name it. He's the undisputed WWE World Championship. And not only that, also when it comes to wrestling as well, on Monday, Pat McAfee got choked out. Hey, him and The Rock talked about it. Go ahead, show that clip.
You want me to play the audio or no?
Yeah, you can play the audio. Go right ahead.
You attack one of my boys. I have to do something. I didn't know we were getting into a fight. I turn around, massive mistake. I get it. And then he snatched me up, and I won night. He sent me to Dreamland last night, right there in Las Vegas, and. I know you've probably had to experience this a few times. The boys jumped the barricade to try to get in there.
Had to do it.
Just quick, you're the director of the board here. What's all your security doing attacking my guys and not getting Gunther off my neck? Rock, what the hell's going on?
Well, first of all, you know, when your guys hop the barrier like that, you know, I text you and I said, I love that shit because if it's on for one, it's on for everybody. And that was phenomenal. And so I love those boys jumping that barrier, and they had to get in it because your boys came with that heat, man. But by the way,
he's not squeezing it.
Like he's got that thing on pretty snug around your head. You're turning purple.
He attacks Michael Cole. Yeah, I was, and I obviously
look
witnessed
how
it
he's
back
holding
later
it.
in
He's
real
not
time.
choking him.
Because at this moment right here,
Nobody,
the
you know, he
body's
gets
there, but
choked
I'm
out.
not. Shane Helms,
You know, he
he's
gets
right
choked
above
out.
me. He's like, "You're okay, bud." He's like, "Doesn't feel like it." All of a sudden, I'm looking up at the lights. I don't know what's going on here, and then I see my boys. See, there's a hurricane there. Thank you for helping me, Shane. The man Petey there, creator of the Canadian Destroyer, also helping me out in that entire thing. All the boys were there, and then Gunther just kind of walks away. You need to get this guy under control, Rock. This is your company.
Come on.
You need to get this guy under control.
Hey, listen, it may be my company, but at the end of the day, it's WWE and it's pro wrestling, so anything can happen. So you got to get your shit together. So you're going to give me a call.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, I like that, man.
I do. I do. I like Pat McAfee. I like The Rock. All those guys, they do a tremendous job when it comes to aspect of WWE and also rebranding the whole WWE pretty much organization. It's just good to see they're having fun, and that's how, to me, wrestling is supposed to be all entertainment. Rock, so no sympathy. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. I keep moving along to financial news. So, Robert Kennedy Jr. has been doing plans after plans after plans to make our food more healthier and more friendly for people to consume. So now they are banning artificial dye. So by 2026, there will be no more artificial dye on certain foods. And not only that, they also mark the food that have high dye in it from the yellow, from 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 red. It's incredible what they're doing for this generation when it comes to aspect of food. Go ahead, can you play that clip of Robert Kennedy Jr.?
EPA is taking action to remove petroleum-based food dyes from the U.S. food supply and from medications. For the last 50 years, American children have increasingly been living in a toxic soup of synthetic chemicals. The scientific community has conducted a number of studies raising concerns about the correlation between petroleum-based synthetic dyes and several health conditions, such as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, obesity, diabetes, insulin resistance, cancer, genomic disruption, GI issues, as I've seen in the hospital, and allergic reactions. For example, this Lancet study conducted a randomized, double-blinded, placebo-controlled study on food dyes and concluded that artificial colors in the diet, quote, result in increased hyperactivity. So why are we taking a gamble? Parents, moms and dads, have also tried to raise attention to the issue. Some parents have observed that these chemicals cause hyperactivity and even aggressive behavior, and that it subsides when the chemicals are removed from the diet of the child, and sometimes even reoccurs when those petroleum-based chemical dyes are reintroduced. As I know from my experience taking care of children as a doctor, you have to always listen to the mom.
Right.
Other studies have found that artificial colors that create vibrant colors mess with the child's developing brain to make ultra-processed foods more attractive, even when the child already feels full. These studies have associated food colors directly with obesity and diabetes. Well, America's children are sick and suffering. 41% of children have at least one health condition, and 1 in 5 are on medication. The answer is not more Ozempic, more ADHD medication, and more antidepressants. There's a role for those medications, but we have to look at underlying root causes. Today, the FDA is taking action to remove petroleum-based.
There you go, Hakeem.
I love this. I love this. Now, you can say what you want about the Republican Party. I did not hear this from the Democratic Party. These are the type of actions we need for all of us. Anybody who picks up a bag of chips, anybody who does this, and these are just linked to this. This is a win for us. This is a win when they start banning us from buying this with food stamps, banning us from buying junk food and all this from food stamps to make America healthy again.
Correct. And one thing he mentioned too, like the fact the mothers know because they most of the time mothers are always in the grocery store all the time. Not only that, mothers tend to look at their ingredients when it comes to aspect of certain foods. So them, I'm not. Can it be a possibility he would listen to like Umar Johnson and all the people ever talk about the food, how America was making us sick, and now it seems like they're really tackling it when it comes to the aspect of the food chain.
Listen, it's not only him, it's Trump appointed Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys were talking about, so I could agree. They all probably was listening to Umar and all these guys because these always talk about this. Now we have the movers and shakers about to take some place and make some things happen. Make America healthy again.
Yeah, there's gonna be a new generation when it comes to aspect when it comes to food. Now a lot of people are upset because when it comes to aspect of stamp because remember food stamp you can't buy like certain foods anymore, like certain junk foods. So people are debating about that. But at the end of the day, it's not good when it comes to the children's health.
We don't listen. We don't need it. We don't need chips. We don't need potatoes. Put an apple in your mouth. Put an apple. You know what I mean? Put a banana in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this shit has sodium, and the reason why a lot of us is big now, drinking orange soda, they program all this in our minds. So it's time to take our health back. At least not for us, for the next generation. You know what I mean?
And now that I keep moving on to more financial news, and people are planning on going to Brazil. I can show the headline. If you're planning on going to Brazil, America, you would now need a visa and $2,000 in the bank to visit Brazil. So for you guys, I like to do international travel overseas. Brazil ain't playing when it comes to aspect of Americans. They say, hey, you need a visa and also you need to have $2K in your bank account. So this right here is going in effect. Well, not going into effect, it's already in effect now on April 10th, 2025. So you need to be able to go in Brazil, you need to prove that you have a visa and also you got 200K in the bank. So Hakeem, this one's very, very alarming because my mind was like, that means do I need to give you a bank statement to go in your country? And that is yes. You need to approve a bank statement. And that one right there, I do not play with because remember, when you talk about your bank statement, they now got access to your account. And now the visa will cost around $80, $81, and it lasts up to 10 years. Hakeem, your thoughts if you are planning on going to Brazil?
I am planning, and this makes sense. I don't want to bring this up, but let's be real about it. The passport bros, the broke passport bros has been making us look bad. A lot of these guys was going here with no money, barely can get back home, barely had a return ticket. You know who... we seen stories about this. Go to BMT, their YouTube channel. They cover this all day. A lot of these guys was going to DR, going to Colombia, going to Brazil. They didn't have enough money. They're buying prostitutes. Shout outs to Joe No Hurt 'em.
Yeah. I will go get shot to people after we done with the financial topic.
So they're buying prostitutes. The passport bros can't afford to come home. Being a passport bro is it is a class for men who have money, who have means, who can do these type of things. So I didn't see no problem with this because to be honest with you, we require people to come to visas here. Ain't no problem. Then it just makes sense. So, hey.
Yeah, so guys, you are planning on going to Brazil. Remember, you need that visa. It costs about $81 and you need to show proof of your bank statement. To me, I don't like stuff like that because I find it to be very dangerous because remember, they're a different government and now they got your information, especially your bank information. So I don't know, Hakeem, if I might go to Brazil with you. You might be on your own. I don't know. Probably on a cruise, but I don't know when it goes to the aspect of the cruise, but I don't know. I just leave that alone. And not only that, when it comes to more financial news, I can show this clip. Shout out to Mimi for sending me over this clip. It comes from Walmart. So Walmart are really tackling on the aspect of theft. So now, Hakeem, they're going to the point that they're wrapping the expensive meat with a lock. Go right ahead, Hakeem, show that clip.
Baby, this one you know is bad. When they put men in your gate so you don't steal, baby, they meats. Oh, girl, this got to be bad, Lord Jesus. Help our people, Lord. Baby, this one you know is bad. When
That what
they
they
put
call
men in your
Hakeem. So remember, Walmart say they're serious when it comes to aspect of theft. They're trying to any way to implement anything to stop theft from happening on a large scale when it comes to aspect of Walmart. But your thoughts on the meat being pretty much chained up?
I support this, and I don't think a lot of people understand. There's been many Walmarts closed down across the United States because of theft. And if people understand why they're doing this, and people got to understand, if there's a Walmart in your area and it's closed down, that messes up the economy there. Walmart gives a lot of jobs in the economy, but there's, you know what I mean, there's so many people that go in there and steal. The theft got so bad at Walmart. Oregon, Georgia, Maryland, Ohio, Wisconsin, Colorado. We talking about in 2024, they closed 11 stores down. We talking in California, main stores because of theft.
Yeah.
So and mind you, Walmart are in small towns where it's important. There's not no factories in some of these places. There's food deserts. If you got a Walmart, you'll be able to eat. Somebody will take you. So I support this. The more that Walmart can make profit, the more they can give jobs. The more they can implement more new tech, more new things, and give people more jobs, and you'll be able to come and they bring prices down. Walmart fundamental goal is to make things cheaper for people to get.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. And Walmart was saying when it came to aspect of tackling on theft, and they're doing whatever it takes to bring the theft number down. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Shout out to Y High that's in the building. Shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan that's also in the building. Mr. Darlaw, welcome back. We are back, sir. It's also in the building. Mr. Abby Wody is also in the building. Shout out to Ashton, the creator of the Shiesty Avenger. Guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's also in the building. Now that, shout out to Jordan Hurt Blessed be upon you. Is also in the building. And also shout out to the lovely Mimi, who was actually here first. But for some reason, it didn't come on our feed until later on. Shout out to her. She was the first one in the building, who also is also the co-host of the Shiesty Avenger. Guys, if you missed a trivia game, you need to go check it out. It's on the Shiesty Avenger channel. Go and check out that trivia game. Mimi did a phenomenal job. Her and her team killed it. See, I need to go and check it out. That was like I think one of the dopest games this whole year. So guys, go ahead and check it out. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Guys, Hakeem, moving along to hip hop news. So Boozy, he made a post when it comes to aspect of his health. He said he went on stage, he didn't feel too good, and he had to speak about it. So go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Man, I'm a daddy again, man. Man, my dog's so beautiful, man. I got a baby dog. Can you start crying, man? I got a
wrong one. Wrong one.
Yeah, wrong one.
Mm.
It's the one about their health.
Mm-hmm.
Did I send it? Google it real quick. It isn't. Dang.
Maybe it's down there somewhere.
No, I think I didn't. See it. How did I miss that one? Research it real quick. Hold on. Research it real quick before I came. It's one about he had heart issues. Hold on, let me see it.
All right.
There you go. Found it. I found it. I'll send it to you. Sorry, guys. Wrong clip. We apologize. Yeah, but shout out to Boozy. He is a daddy again, too, as well. Let me know you got it, Hakeem. That's the one. I'll send it to you. Yeah, so Boozy, he's also the father again, so he was excited. That's the one. That's the one right there.
I go out there and rap, it just get worse, man. When I go perform, it get worse. Since I had that wreck, man, I've been fucked up, bro. Like, I've been getting off stage, going to the hospital as soon as I get off stage every night. You got to watch it out? Every night, bro. Like, but I got it done, man. I'm feeling a little better today, man. I mean, I was in the hospital day 4 yesterday. The day after that, yesterday, I got out the hospital and went straight to the stage. When I get back to Atlanta, man, I'm going to get right, man. I'm going to get with some specialists, see what's wrong with my heart, bro. It's my heart, bro. They say I got a left atrial enlargement. Now becoming
an epidemic now. People are starting to have
heart
issues.
A left atrial enlargement in my heart.
We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we live.
So I'm just going to get my body right, bro. Rest. Go and see a heart doctor and shit. I just go home every night. I've been going to the hotel every night. Just put a cold towel on my chest and go to sleep. I ain't never had this kind of pain, bro.
Wow.
I've been fucked up. I ain't never had this kind of pain in my life, man. I don't know, when I go out there and rap, it just get worse, man.
So go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts?
Hey, I'm gonna pray for Boosie, but and I hope he feels better. But Ron, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Most of the time we see him, ain't he smoking?
Yeah, that's the number one thing.
He's smoking and drinking. God knows what he do. He's up late night every day. When we see him eating, he's drinking sweet teas. He's this and that. I don't know if he's eating a salad every day. When you are smoking and drinking and you are consuming large amounts of sodium, this is what you get. Doesn't matter if you're skinny. Doesn't matter if you're fat. If you're not eating healthy and you're not walking and you're not taking care of yourself, this is what happened. And sleep. He doesn't sleep.
He did. Remember, he did mention that. He said I haven't been sleeping lately. He did mention that though.
So if you're not taking naps, and people might laugh and say, "Oh, it's 2:00." No, I'm about to go take a nap. If it's my day off, he'll tell you I'm in the bed. I'm laying in the bed snoozing. I might sleep the whole day. I might take a nap before I get on here. Naps, eating healthy, doing walks, lifting weights, eating, it's important. You can't, and then not only that though, if he just cut the smoking and drinking, he wouldn't be having no problem like that.
No, but it do come to mind when you're a hardworking man, you're always busy, you're always on the run, you think, oh, you Superman. No, you're not Superman. Your body need rest. Your body will tell you need rest. It will give you an alarm like, hey, something's not acting right. You need to go and check it out and go to the doctor. That's why I keep saying I'm very adamant on going to the doctor. Especially women are very, very, very strong when it comes to that. Anything not wrong with them, they quickly go to the doctor and say, okay, what's going on? They set up an appointment or they do walk-in. I think, man, especially black men, we need to be more adamant in that. I'm trying to get into the repetition of that too in my head. I keep telling myself, like, hey, if something's not wrong, I need to go right then and then. And don't wait, because when it comes to the aspect of chest pain, it's because, like you said, I keep eating the wrong food, not taking the proper rest, going think you Superman and you think, oh, I'm gonna live forever, and that's not the case. Death has no number. I think people fail to realize.
And you know what I mean. And granted, he's and a lot of people in the comments, if you said the comments, they say, "Hey man, you got to leave the shows and get your health together."
Yeah, take a break.
Listen. Why you think SZA and a lot of these singers take long periods of time to let their vocal cords rest and they get their bodies together? You can't be touring doing shows every other night is like touring. You got to be out there every other night, then wake up. You're not working out. Come on, man. You're killing yourself.
Yeah, so you gotta take a rest. And now that Ron Wade, remember Ron Wade he said he was taking a break. You see, he took a break.
Yeah.
Ron Wade, you don't hear nothing from him. He took a break.
Break. Yeah, he did. Look, why I say Hakeem napping is a no-no if you're married.
Well, you better tell your wife I need to get some rest. If your wife supports you and she love you, she'll make sure you take the rest you need because if you're trying to stay long on this earth, get your rest. Now moving on to more entertainment news when it comes to go ahead, I can show the headline when it comes to Ari Alexa reported exit Dreamville Records. So the soft girl era had pretty much made a career change. She said bye-bye to the record label. She made an announcement yesterday stating that she is leaving the record label.
I don't know what else to do. Like, I try to do things the right way and no one takes me seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're here, right? We're here. We're on social media again because no one takes me seriously. I told management I didn't want this recent video to come out because I'm tired of people treating me like I'm the face of mental health, and that I'm tired of people treating me like they're so sorry for me. Like I'm a human being who has just been very transparent about my life. And it is just weird how everyone it just gets really agitating being treated. The whole point of the Smoke video was to take back, like, just fucked up. The whole point of this album was to take back, like, every negative thing. I don't know what else to do. Like, I try to do things
there you go. There you
people have said about me.
She's
and to try to own that and be like, fuck y'all. And there's nothing that I will ever be able to do to try to repair my reputation, because at the end of the day, people are hell-bent on painting me as this insecure person who is just the face of mental health. It's not something I ever really wanted for myself, but it's like, it is what it is. Here we are, like, people come up to me and they're just like, hey, how you doing? Like, are you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, wait, how you doing? Mental health. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, so even in real life, like, it's the conversation. Like, I don't want to have anything people have said about me. And
there you have it, Hakeem. So your thoughts on her leaving the record label and putting my land management have it that she got tired.
So, for y'all who don't know, I'm a recording artist, and the worst thing you can ever do is sign to a rapper. She was never pushed, never was a priority. And you can't be a priority when you got other rappers who are ahead of you. JID, Earth Gang, and you had Omen, and then you have J. Cole. All of them came before her. Mind you, she's a phenomenal artist. So she's leaving Dreamville, but she's still going to stay on Interscope. Hopefully, she can get with a team that's going to focus on her, because she actually makes good music. Y'all go string Shea Butter Baby. Shea Butter Baby is a good album. But I think this is good that she's getting her walking papers. I think we're going to hear good music from her. And, for any upcoming artist, worst thing you can ever do is sign to a rapper or another singer or anybody that's an artist. They're not going to focus on you. Get with a label who's going to put their money behind you and who's going to put your interests at first and give you somewhat of creating control.
No, I kind of disagree, Hakeem, because of the same fact you have someone like Gorilla, who is signed to CMG, and they support her very heavily to the point that her album went platinum.
Now,
one of
you're
her
right.
singles,
You're right. Listen, Gotti's a different kind of animal, though. Gotti's different. Gotti, for some reason, allowed their artists to run, like, he gives them what they want and he puts the money behind them. But let's be honest about something. Gorilla didn't need much help, to be real with you. She was already a phenom, and she was already, like, getting popping. What does 3B VSB say? You can
remember we on remember we on Vertical Live, so you're gonna get like new audience, people coming in, trolling and stuff. So, but thanks for tuning in. But go ahead, like you were saying, Hakeem.
Yeah,
those folks always coming.
Yeah, my bad. I'm like that thing throw me off. I said I don't even smoke reefer, so but not saying that's anything bad. Maybe when I get $1 million, I might puff that la la la.
You mean cigar? Smoking some cigar, yeah. No, but Joe Gotti is a different animal when it comes to aspect of Gorilla, and Gorilla is our own entity. At the same time, the record label did push up very heavily. Like if you have a strong team behind you, like you stated, you're gonna go very, very far. Not only that, but also when it comes to entertainment news, I can show this headline. So Cardi B is hosting SummerSlam in New Jersey. She will be go ahead, I can show the headline. So Cardi B will be hosting 2025 WWE SummerSlam. This is a good look for Cardi B because you know why? She don't really host things like this. I think this is out of her element. I think it's gonna bring her more visibility because anybody, you see what happened with Travis Scott, anybody that get involved in the wrestling world, you get a whole different audience, a whole different fan base, and now that you get even when you're the younger generation go actually like you. So I want to see how she's gonna react. I'm gonna pay attention to this one, Hakeem, when she actually do host. But Hakeem, your thoughts on her hosting this year's SummerSlam?
Honestly, I don't think she fits the demographics that
of course not.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I said when you showed me this, I was like, Cardi B at Summer Jam. I don't think anybody listens to her music.
SummerSlam.
Now, mind you, I wish WWD would have hired me. I know who I could put there that's going to make people go scream. Jelly Bean, Post Malone.
Oh man!
Listen. Playboy Cardi, Ken Carson. But
I keep keeping in mind, Sexy Red was on not SummerSlam, but she was on featuring WWE too as well. I think Raw. So they are getting like different artists.
They are getting, and maybe they're getting the cheap artists. But put Jelly Bean there, they're gonna go crazy. Put Playboy Cardi. Put Machine Gun Kelly. Like I could keep going. Like I know what artist that fits the demographic of the white boys because I was in the raves with the white boys listening to Ken Carson.
WWE say, look, we doing something different. We bringing in all different type of artists, rappers, singers. They doing it all. I'm not gonna lie, boxers. The WWE is doing a whole different route. And now that when it also comes to, you guys already know when it comes to hip hop news. This is the last topic. Little Durk, Hakeem, he may be able to get a bond. So Little Durk, you go ahead and show the headline. So Little Durk has been approved for federal bond reinstatement by the murder, we already know, for the murder for hire trial. The judge might decide on May 8th. So Little Durk might be able to get out, Hakeem. And to me, if he gets out, he might beat this case. Your thoughts on him might get out on bond?
If he gets bond, then the judicial system has failed us.
Wait, I thought you liked Little Durk.
I love his music, but I don't love him enough to have him out of jail.
But remember, at the end of the day, he's innocent to proven guilty. That's the same thing what happened with Shannon Sharpe, which we're going to talk about next.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. So,
but look, a little boom boom is not too bad. These guys talk about actual drilling, spinning blocks.
Well, I can't say a little boom boom, not too bad. Well, we're going to talk about it next. I don't know about that.
We are going to talk about, listen, Unc is having a shakedown. They trying to shake Unc down. Unc ain't no muscler. He's a little bit zesty, but he's not no muscler. I love listen.
So Little Durk, love Unc, but Little Durk should spend his rest of his life in prison.
The rest of his life in prison. I hope all drill rappers get locked up and spend the rest of their life in prison. It's not safe when you niggas is outside. I can't go get a cold salami on rye at the corner store because of y'all.
I give you credit.
I can't get, listen, do you know I like to go get an Arab sub at the Arab where they sell the sub shop? It can't because the drillers is over there. It's so scary to go over there. I can't even place an order to go there. And I see like 70 dudes outside The YNs with their pants down, listening to Dirk. So I say, is Dirk the one doing this? Keep Dirk inside.
Oh man, you crazy. You great. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to everybody watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. So, guys, you already know main topic on today's show. Go ahead, how can you show that headline? Shannon Sharpe temporary step away from the role on at ESPN. If you know ESPN, First Take, because of the $50 million SA lawsuit. So today, Shannon Sharpe put in a statement on his Instagram feed. He put, my statement is found here, and the truth is, this is the truth. My relationship question was 100% consensual. At this gesture, I am elected to step away temporarily from my ESPN duties. I'll be devoted this time to my family and reporting and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL postseason. I sincerely appreciate overwhelming and outgoing support I receive from my family, my friends, and my colleague, Shannon Sharpe. He put it on today, Hakeem, on his Instagram feed. Oh, well, I ain't gonna say on his Instagram feed and all his major platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, you name it, is everywhere. Hakeem, a lot of people are speculating he didn't really step away, but that's a rumor. He didn't really step away from ESPN. They told him to take a leave because you remember ESPN is run by Disney, and they can't have stuff like this going on. So he had to step down right now, but unfortunately he will come back again. However, his lawyer was today featured on the Don Lemon show. Guys, shout out to him. He had him on his show today. He said no, the rumors are false. Shannon Sharpe choose to step down and to deal with these allegations. Hakeem, your thoughts on Shannon Sharpe pretty much about to get ready to lose everything?
No, I think this was a smart move from his team and his legal team. I'm in support of Shannon Sharpe, but I am very disappointed in our community. A lot of them are saying because, he fumbled the bag for messing with a 19-year-old. I see other comments say, I love my black women. We want to bring race when it comes to a point when men with power. You have a choice to deal with whoever you want to in America. This is America. Now, we're so fixated on race. I think blacks need to take a step back and look at ourselves through an optical lens and say, hey, this is a man. They used a woman for a shakedown. This is not the first time black men have had shakedown. White men get shakedown too. The point is, it's just some things are publicized, some things are not. So I hate that the fact that they're blaming Shannon Sharpe for dealing with a 19-year-old. You know how many white men with power deal with 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds? What about let's take this for an example. What about Russell Simmons' daughter, who was with that old white guy? Why he's not plastered all over the thing?
Number one, she kept her mouth closed.
No, but listen, just as an example, what if she likes to get good?
No, we got to keep it in mind. Shannon Sharpe did not commit a crime here. The crime is saying is the women is saying that he did the grape. But Shannon Sharpe, if you think about it, there's a lot of people that's in that lifestyle.
No,
even
they do.
spoke about it today as well. Go ahead.
Yeah. But listen, Bill Belichick and his young hottie. Oh, listen, you're right. Bill Belichick. But they
don't talk. They don't talk.
Listen, what about Robert Kraft? They caught Robert Kraft at a massage parlor. He is a billionaire.
He took the wrong bite of the apple. He took the wrong woman. But that's on him. And remember, he stated there's old clips going around where this Shannon Sharpe stated that I don't talk to young women, and then you find out he did talk to young women. So they find him to be very hypocritical.
But listen here, the sheiks in Dubai, which a lot of y'all like to go to Dubai, a lot of their wives are young. Like I'm so confused that America has an
Dubai is
issue with.
different laws, different statutes.
I understand
We
it, but
are in America.
I'm so confused that a lot of people here have an issue with age gap dating with this when our counterparts are doing it. Hispanics, whites, Asians. Some people are 20, maybe 30 years older than their wives. I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm just saying don't just look at him and make him the poster boy to try to make him seem like he did something wrong when this is a common practice everywhere. Go ahead.
Not only that, I came out to play this clip, the soundbite from Stephen A. Smith. He also spoke about it yesterday. However, don't play the whole thing because he talked about it very, very long. Just play the first minute of it, of him speaking about the whole thing the allegation coming to aspect of his friend, Shannon Sharpe, and also his co-host of the first take, Shannon Sharpe. And we'll do other celebrities, and after that, after we do him, you can also do Umar as well.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
right ahead.
Hold on. Oh, where is it? I don't see it.
It's underneath Umar.
Oh.
And then you can play Umar as well. But he made a mistake. He made a mistake.
He
He didn't do no crime. He just took the wrong. He just bit out the wrong apple, and now he's getting bit.
It's a sad situation. Shannon Sharpe is somebody I work with a couple of days a week. Shannon Sharpe is somebody that I brought to ESPN.
He did.
Works on First Take, which airs on ESPN every weekday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. He's been with me every Monday and Tuesday. We've been number one for 13 years and counting. But since Shannon has arrived, obviously he's helped the show immensely. And I can't thank him enough for it. We've grown close as friends. I'd like to believe that. I certainly root for him. I know he's been through a lot in life. He's overcome a lot of things. And when he departed from Fox, I was more than happy to bring him on board here.
Mm-hmm.
So all I can speak about is what I know based on the reports. And I can speak about ESPN and Disney. To be clear, even though this podcast, this YouTube show is owned and operated by me solely, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be dismissive of ESPN, who employs me in my daytime job on First Take. So I sit here before you today letting you know that they are aware that this is a subject that I was going to broach, because I owe them that courtesy. With that being said, it's important to point out a couple of things. Number one, I was not there. I can provide no eyewitness account. And even though I got love and respect for Shannon Sharpe, and I'm sincerely hopeful and prayerful that he is completely innocent of the allegations that have been levied against him, I can't sit here and speak to his innocence or guilt from a knowledgeable place, because I have nothing to do with this. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything. I don't even know this person. I know what the reports say. I know the reports, the things that have been reported on a multitude of outlets, from the AP to the New York Post to Forbes to TMZ and everything in between. I mean, I can't even count the number of publications that have talked about it or written about it, networks, etc. It's all over the internet. It's everywhere. And I know that. I'm fully aware of that. This is not a criminal case. So there is no concern about him going to jail. This is a civil case.
Correct.
Which means that he could either be found liable or not liable. The accuser in question is seeking $50 million. That was confirmed by Shannon Sharpe.
Go ahead. I can't show the one about Umar Johnson now.
According to the reports, it's somebody that he met in 2023.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother.
Yep.
Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afriqueens? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother.
On everything you just heard from Stephen A. Smith, also Umar Johnson when it comes to aspect of Shannon Sharpe.
I support him, man. I think this is a shakedown. I listen. I said this previously. Shay Shay ain't that type of dude. Like I don't think like for a person like that who has that much to lose, Ron. Do you think he's going to jeopardize his wealth and to put his family in jeopardy like that?
Well, I don't know. People fail to realize the more money you have, the more it reveals the person who they truly are. Now, I already told people Shannon Sharpe is like your uncle. Uncle growing up. That's why they call him Unc. He's like an uncle. He joke around. He have fun. Like he's a likable guy. I don't see him doing any. I would say I'm with Umar. I don't see him doing anything wrong. I think he just made a bad decision, a bad choice. And I think he's gonna learn from this, and it won't happen again. But remember, this is the second time he's been dealing in the media when it comes to aspect of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you saw he slept with somebody, got leaked because he wanted to prove to himself that he wasn't, you already know, gay. And then now this one right here, now they holding him accountable for dating a young woman, and she said he raped her, even though they live in a lifestyle where it's BDSM where you could allow to do certain things like that. So it's crazy. He made this bad decision, and I hope he learned from this. And Hakeem, I gotta take a note from your book. You need to settle down and just get married, bro. I gotta take it from you on this one. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to everybody that's watching all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Hakeem, moving along to political news. So, Trump is in the headlines again. Go ahead, Hakeem, show the headline. So, Trump is in the headlines once again. And this time, he signed an executive ordering of supporting HBCUs. So go ahead, Hakeem.
Go ahead. No, finish. I want you to because
this is something very important because a lot of people say he doesn't support black colleges, he doesn't support black people. So I think he now has signed an executive ordering showing that look, I am also putting the work when it comes to aspect of black people. Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Trump signing an executive order for HBCUs?
So, when we hear these things, this is a Republican we're talking about. He wants people to be doing for self. So, he's going to support the institutions that are going to put our people to another thing. He doesn't owe us nothing to be writing no executive order. Why is he doing it? And people in the comments says, oh, it's a bait and switch. Stop for the bait and switch. If that was the case, it'll be some other stuff. People need to understand, why didn't Biden do this when he was in his thing. I want to read this. President Trump signed an executive order aiming to promote excellence, innovation, sustainable funding at historically black college and universities. The order is designed to strengthen the role HBCUs provide in healthier education and fostering economic development within the black community.
Correct. So that was saying. So Trump he's doing the work. You know, I like to see him being more involved, especially when it comes to aspect of the economy and also HBCUs, and also when it comes to the DEI as well.
Yeah,
because a lot of people are complaining about that as well, and also the Department of Education. Okay, what is your goal when it comes to aspect of the Department of Education? You got all these people in charge. Yeah. Okay, but what is the next step? HBCU is a start, but there's more stuff. There's more work that needs to be done. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts.
I want to put this last point. And I don't know if Kawafi can chime in on this and why high and all this. He said, Ronnie, a wife would get more than 50 minutes and why high I want you to correct him. When an HBCU don't get funding and they rely on students to come and get financial aids and the tuition is high compared to going to a PWI, a lot of people don't understand it. Our local community colleges, our local colleges are getting funding from the state, from federal funding, and this is why the tuition is at a certain point. The more funding you get, the more they can bring down the tuition. We have here is a historically black college, which is Florida Memorial. It is expensive. It is just as expensive as going to UM. Why? They're not getting a lot of money. Not a lot of students are going. So who do we blame? One, we need to correct the funding. Two, we need to promote HBCUs more to black and brown students to want to come, which if they get more money coming in, they can bring the tuition down because there's money pouring in. And here's the thing, nobody donates. Alumni do not donate. Harvard has a big endowment because of its donor base. Real simple math.
Now that, but also moving on to more political news. So China pretty much called fake news on Donald Trump after he said Trump claimed that he sat down with China and they've been talking on the phone every single day. China's regime say no. Well, go ahead, I can play that clip.
Morning, a noticeable shift in tone from the White House on the trade war with China. The president softening his rhetoric, but still pushing for a deal.
How soon do you want to bring the tariffs on Chinese goods?
Well, that depends on them.
Trump says the U.S. and China are in contact, quote, every day, but isn't offering any details on those talks.
We are going to have a fair deal with China. It's going to be fair.
Are you talking to them actively now?
Actively. Everything's active.
But this morning, China saying the two sides haven't consulted or negotiated at all. China has been defiant since Trump imposed his staggering 145% tariff on all Chinese goods imported into the U.S. A spokesman for the Chinese government signaling they're willing to talk, but that Trump has to change tactics if he wants a deal. Saying our doors are open if the U.S. wants to talk. If a negotiated solution is truly what the U.S. wants, it should stop threatening and blackmailing China. Adding to keep asking for a deal while exerting extreme pressure is not the right way to deal with China and simply will not work. For weeks, the president adamant his strategy is working.
I know what the hell I'm doing.
But the softer messaging from the White House comes as Trump's tariffs have rattled the economy, sparking fears of inflation and a possible recession. On Monday, representatives from Walmart, Target, and Home Depot meeting with the president, warning him his tariffs could soon cause empty store shelves in the U.S. This morning, a noticeable shift in tone from the White House on the trade war with China. The president softening his rhetoric, but still pushing for a deal.
On China say it's fake news when it comes to the aspect of Trump talking about he's talking to China each and every day.
So the tariffs are working. China economy is tanking. We soon have a decoupling. He need to raise it to 400% on tariffs. We need to rank it up to 1,000. I don't care about the Chinese. Because you want to know why? They ain't playing fair. They stealing IP. It's like 60 Amazon sellers when you try to sell something. They don't care about us. And I see people in the comments, black folks say, I love China. You ain't never even been there. They'll beat you down with a billy stick. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
You see how they...
But not only that, but you see how companies depend on other countries from overseas instead of depending on what we have here.
Thank you.
You got to get lumber and certain things from China.
And that's the problem. I say 400% tariffs on China. We need to stop. Listen, we need to ban all products, all tech, all of them from over. They don't care about us. They're going to steal and drain the well. The sky should fall on China. Trump forever.
Facts. Not only that, but last topic on today's news, everybody know tonight is the NFL draft. So I can play this clip from X. So Travis Hunter is excited because they will be doing this in the Lambeau area, was in the Green Bay area. So it'll be over there in Milwaukee. However, Hakeem, the reason I want you to play this clip because Travis Hunter's father will be present. He actually got approval from the court, from his parole officer, to go ahead and go and support his son for the NFL draft. So go ahead, can you play that clip of Travis Hunter getting excited about tonight?
Look at me. Look at me. Okay. I only got this color. Don't let no nigga tell you. I did that. Can't go hard.
Oh, man. It's a lifestyle, baby. It's a lifestyle.
And I like it because, remember, they always show the mothers. Now they're starting to show the fathers. Right? So that's to me, that's awesome.
Very clean.
And I think we need more of that.
Look at me.
So Hakeem, your thoughts of now they're starting to show the fathers are being supportive of their son when it comes to the aspect of the NFL draft.
Florida in the building, baby. Shout outs to Travis Hunter father. I want a lot of people to know the man always loved his son, always tried to be there for him. A lot of people don't know his story, understanding what goes on in the community. And I think this is a good one for him to go see his son provide. No matter what you ever say, a lot of fathers love their kids unconditionally, regardless of whatever situation they're in. If they're not able to provide, that never detach a man who cares for his kids and to see his kids go to another level.
Not only that, but how can you think he's going to propose to his girlfriend as well? In the draft, I think he gets signed.
Yeah, and listen, he should propose to her. A lot of people might not like her, but I need people to be aware of something. She had been with him before he got rich. Before he even had any emotion. So I'm wondering, it can't be about no money. Like, if it's about money, then so be it. But he had been with her for years, so I don't really. Like, if she leaves him after that, I still would have a good opinion about her because she's been there for so long. And, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people, you know what I mean? So I have no quarrels with her. I think that she was there since the beginning. So I don't know what to say.
Now we have a final topic on today's show. So, Hakeem, this one, a lot of people find this to be very, very, it's funny, but a lot of people find it to be very, very unprofessional because Shaquille O'Neal literally ran out the stage because he had to go and use the restroom. Go right ahead. I can't play that clip.
Oh, listen, I love this one.
But a lot of people find it to be very, very unprofessional. Go right ahead.
The other thing about Kawhi is, you all right, big fella? Catching a cramp?
Go ahead, keep talking, Chuck.
Yeah, we're on TV.
I know what we're doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's that olive oil you've been
TV,
drinking.
on TV,
hey,
too.
take some matches with you. Hey, listen, he couldn't hold it. He can't hold it. After 40, he can't hold it no more.
That's a first.
He can't hold it.
Unless he's got something. That wasn't something planned, was it?
No,
that was not planned.
Hey, listen, he was in the back talking about he's going to drink alcohol to clear up his
No, he's been drinking the olive oil. You know what?
Olive oil to clean his gut. It's cleaning his gut.
I did not like his gait as he left. That was not a typical walk right there.
Hey, he been drinking. He says
He read somewhere if you drink a shot of olive oil.
I saw them doing that the other day in the makeup room.
They've been doing it. They've been doing it. They're going to do it. You have to do it for 2 weeks.
Well, you're going to miss a
The other thing about
lot of airtime then.
Hey, listen.
Listen, I just hope we got enough matches around here.
Please turn his mic off. That's all.
That's another issue.
Hey, somebody go get some lighters.
Literally. But Hakeem, your thoughts? A lot of people find that to be very, very unprofessional.
No,
even
man.
though they're about to leave, they're about to leave that network. So your thoughts?
Hey, I don't see so I don't see nothing wrong with it. The man over 50, and plus he was doing a gut cleanse. Like I got funny enough, I got those same type of pills here. I do a gut cleanse too. Sometimes you run to the bathroom. Or so you know.
But live on TV, they should have edited. They should have did it in a certain way that it won't look like unprofessional. He literally said,
"Yeah,
remember his mic and on everything. He just took off and go."
That shit crazy.
It is. They could have. My thing is, they could have easily went on commercial break and be like, "Yo, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and come right back." No, he just literally said, "I couldn't hold it and just go ahead and go." But I know, to me, I know he was trying to communicate with them, but they probably didn't hear it, so he just said, "Forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go." But they are leaving the TNT network. A lot of people tune in and watch them. They find them to be very entertaining, very funny. However, some people find it to be very, very unprofessional. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Shout out to Mr. Darlaw that's in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother. We are back. We are back live and never before. Shout out to Mr. White High, who's also in the building. Shout out to the lovely Mimi, co-host of the Shice Avenger, who is also in the building as well. Not only that, guys, make sure y'all go to Ask the William Challenge. Check out that great trivia game that Mimi pretty much created with her and her team. Amazing job. So go, guys. Go ahead and watch the replay. You guys do not want to miss that. It was actually really good. Shout out to also the new subscriber that subscribed to our channel. We thank you so much, Hakeem. What's his name? Is 3B?
Yeah, 3B.
BRB. Shout out to 3B. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do greatly appreciate you, big dog. And we also did talk about the tariffs. So go ahead and watch the replay. I don't know if he's still here, but go ahead and watch the replay. And also check out other videos we did when it came to the aspect of the tariffs. Shout out to Ashton, the creator of the Shice Avenger, who's also in the building. Guys, make sure you subscribe to him and also Mr. Darlaw as well. Mr. Darlaw did a great masterpiece when it came to aspect of P. Diddy and the Bad Boys records. You guys need to go and check it out. Shout out to Abby Wody that was also in the building. The lovely Bobby Bryant was here, Hakeem. Also in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I say shout out to Joe, don't hurt him. That's also in the building. Blessed be upon you. Shout out to everybody that watches from the cloud. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout out to the 10 people that are watching us right now on Rumble. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And also, Hakeem, we gotta let the guys know it's very important you go to Chaos Culture Radio description. In the description, where you can find the Chaos Culture Radio store, where we got all the Chaos Culture Radio gear, the t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the Chaos Culture Radio store. And also, guys, good news. Hakeem book is now out. It's in the Chaos Culture Radio community tab. So, guys, go and check it out. Hakeem, quickly, let's talk about the book very quickly. Go right ahead.
Raising Kings, Empowering the Next Generation of Black Boys. I go in depth on tips, tricks, and things about what I think we need to empower the next Black youth, especially, being intentional, having Black boys have a voice, having conversation with them like human beings, explaining to them what goes on in the world, making them self-aware of their surroundings, their friends, technology, career. So this is a good book to read. I help raise boys. I've been in a lot of young guys' lives, and with the wisdom, I'd say I try to put this all in one book to say, hey, if we're going to empower the next IT guys, next fashion designers, next car manufacturers, we need to have young Black boys think they can do it. I don't want Black boys to think they can just be basketball players, rappers, and this. We need IT boys. We need app dudes. We need car manufacturers, weapon manufacturers. We need us to dream big. So this book is to help you dream big as a young black man. You know what I mean? There's a crown over your head. Wisdom of the black man. And this is, you know what I mean? It's just, you know.
And not only that, but shout out to Jordan. We love him as well. Of course, unfortunately, he's not able to be with us on this day, but he will be with us tomorrow. And not only that, also on the community tab as well, guys. Make sure you go check out the Broadway Fap album as well.
Yep.
Remember, the QR code is there. Click on it and lead you guys right over to the album. Also produced by Prince Akeem and also the lovely Kareem Stevie.
Yep.
So shout out to her as well.
She's executive producer, mixed and mastered the whole album, recorded the whole album. She's very multifaceted. I just came up with some ideas. She put the album together. We not forget the twins. They arranged the album. The next album is coming. It's going to be more impactful. We got video. We have a video about to drop soon. That's coming. We have a couple videos coming before the new album comes. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very important. That was it. Very important, man.
Hey, hopefully I can afford Foreign Boy soon to do a video for me. Hopefully I can afford Foreign Boy. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. And we're gonna turn up this year.
We are, and as you guys can see, that we're putting in a lot of work. More content is on its way. More interviews on its way. We're working on that. So just keep it in mind on that. So guys, stay tuned for that. We are working on more interviews because I know a lot of people saw that we stopped doing interviews.
And Ronnie, you need to tell them sooner or later you're going to work on your short film.
Of course.
Let them know you're going to work on your short film. People, I don't want people to forget you are a film director and a film producer. He's going to be the next big film producer in Hollywood. That's my dream. And he has a wisdom. So we all got big things coming.
Yeah, we all have dreams and aspiration. And you know, I told people Carol Culture Radio is gonna be the biggest thing on the planet.
Yep.
Not because we do content, because we're trying to give back to the community, and also we got our own things that we're working on, pretty much. But I would say we love you guys. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Carol Culture Radio Vertical Live Thursday. Of course, I didn't forget the commercial break. Go ahead, can you show the clip before we head up and out of here?
I'm ready today. Please forgive me, Karina. I wasn't ready yesterday because Ron was ready. I wasn't ready. You say, let's go.
Need a standout design? AIL Studios has you covered. Are you a small business owner in need of a logo? A writer looking for the perfect book cover? Planning a family reunion and need a custom t-shirt design? Or maybe you're a rapper or singer who wants artwork that truly elevates your music. If you can't find the design you're looking for, let me create something unique just for you. At AIL Studios, I bring your vision to life with custom graphic design services tailored to your needs. From sketch to final masterpiece, I'll guide you through every step of the process. Let's create something amazing together. My services include logo design, flyer design, invitations, poster design, business card design, music cover art, social media banners and profile pic, t-shirt design, tattoo design, stickers, book covers, postcards, newsletters, illustration design, children's books, character design, custom paintings of family portraits and pets, and creative consulting. For pricing and info, contact me at ailstudios202@gmail.com and let's get started.
All right, thank you for tuning in to Carol Culture Radio.